Hi guys, it's Wednesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. I have to be kind of quiet this morning because Eric's in his office on a call, and his office is right off the family room, which is the area that I'm kind of in right now. But today is my cleaning day, so I wanted to kind of bring you guys along and show you what a typical cleaning day is like for me. We had the house deep cleaned a couple of weeks ago, but it's spring and the pollen here in Atlanta is out of control. I don't know how pollen gets in the house and gets all over everything, but if you were to run your fingers across any of the blinds here or any of the tables downstairs especially, you would get this yellow-green haze all over your fingers. So I'll be dusting, and I really hate to dust, but it has to be done. All of us have like really bad allergies here, so I gotta kind of make some headway on this pollen. Here's a look at the remnants of what Eric and Chase ate a little while ago. It's around 11 o'clock, and they had an early lunch because they like to eat lunch together, but Eric, like I said, had a call, so they went ahead and ate kind of early, and they left their mess down here for me to clean up. So I'll be cleaning up our little breakfast area. The kitchen isn't too bad because like I've said before, this is my area, and I really try to keep it as clean as possible. But again, the pollen has some kind of way made its way just all over the surfaces. They look clean, but they're really not. And that's just one of my pet peeves. And so after they ate, they kind of hung out over here for a little while. So I just need to tidy up a little bit over here. And again, just everything is just kind of dusty. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just really dusty. I'm going to take as much stuff as I can off of the built-ins and give them a really good dusting too. So yeah, I'll be doing those areas. I'm also going to do the dining room and the living room. Yeah, dining room, living room, kitchen, breakfast area, family room. And if I feel up to it, I really need to go upstairs and dust my closet also because I have a lot of glass surfaces. Man, the glass is really pretty. It's really nice, but that glass or mirrored furniture, when it gets dusty, you have to go ahead and clean it because it is very noticeable. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Let me see if I can show you guys outside just how bad the pollen is. Now, look at that. Just a yellow-green haze all over everything. So yeah, I'm going to take care of that. And I just wanted to bring you guys along. And again, I'm not talking loud because Eric's on his call. All right, so let me put you guys on the tripod and we will get started. All right, guys, so I am obviously starting with the kitchen, my absolute most favorite space to clean in the house. I just love making sure the kitchen is just spotless. There are those times, though, that I really do wish that I had more than one dishwasher. The process of unloading the clean dishes to put in the dirty dishes can get kind of tedious, especially when you include the fact that there are those times when the dishes come out less than dry, and you then have to make sure you get those dried off before you can put them away. Don't like that process so much. Do you guys like my nails? I just love this color. They're gel, and I think that color is like Sunshine Bright or Lemon Drop, one of them. But the color in the bottle doesn't look all that great. It's kind of like really clear. But what the guy did this particular time when he did my nails, he layered on a white opaque gel color, and then he put the yellow on top, and it just really makes that yellow pop. When I am out during the day, I get so many compliments on my nails. oh, I'm not sure if you all can see that spray bottle over there. It has like a lilac colored liquid in it. That is actually lavender scented pine saw, and it, guys, it smells amazing. And so, just like several of the other surfaces here in the kitchen, the pendant lights right there actually got a dusting of the pollen, and they also had a little dust on them. I just kind of climb up onto the island there and kind of swab them down with that little duster. So I'm not sure if you guys remember the question I posted regarding whether or not I should put an accessory or something up there on the island. You see it's a pretty good size. As you can see, I went with the leave it empty option. Yep, I sure did. Thank you so much though for all of your suggestions. I found that, you know, leaving it as is worked best for my family and I in the space, and at the end of the day, we're the ones who have to kind of operate and move throughout the kitchen. So again, just leaving it blank. I just love the way the granite shows. So here I am just simply taking my Swifter and removing any crumbs or pollen from the floor. And now I'm just going to take a solution of vinegar and water and give it a good mopping. And that mop right there, I actually picked that up from Home Depot. I love how it swivels around. One side of it you can use to get up, you know, little crusty items that may be stuck on your floor. And then the part that I'm using right there, the blue part, is a mop. The kitchen is all done. Check out those shiny floors. Oh yeah, I like it. All right, so in the sink there, I just still have that bucket. I'm still using it, but look at how everything is nice and shiny. Just using a couple of cleaning products. So I'm gonna make my way over here to the breakfast area. Really all I have to do over here is just kind of throw out their trash and straighten the chairs. Well, I'm actually gonna pull them out and vacuum. This rug, it probably has a few crumbs, courtesy of Eric and Chase, and probably a little pollen too, so I'll vacuum that rug. But when I clean, I get so thirsty. We have the Kroger water, and it's red because I put these little, let me show you. I have these little drops here. It's energy cherry limeade. So yummy. 0 calories, 0 sugar, I believe. Let me see. Does it have any sugar in here? Nope, 0 grams of sugar. So yeah, so just a little drop of this in the water makes the water just so yummy. And that's how I make sure I get all my water in during the day. All right, so let me get back to cleaning. I'm gonna get this area and then head over here to the family room. Another area complete. Just using a little vinegar and water. I love it, I love it. Just gorgeous. Got the table all cleaned off. Got the rug vacuumed. Dusted that light right there. So now, have I told you lately how much I love those throw pillows? If you saw my family room tour video, you will know that I made each and every throw pillow. Well, all of the decorated throw pillows, that is. The 2 plain ones, pick those up from Home Goods. But yeah, those other ones, I made them myself. I didn't mention this when I was doing the family room tour video. If you have not seen that video, I will leave the link for that below. But what I like to do, I think I actually did mention it when I did the dining room tour, but what I like to do in the house when I'm decorating, especially when it comes to things like my built-ins behind me, again, decorating and accessorizing in odd numbers. So if you look here, those little faux books, 3, the pictures 3, and there's Eric coming out of his office. Babe, how'd your call go? Don't try it. Marks, whatever.
Is this thorough?
That is a thorough.
What is it? There's a white. What is this? What is that?
You know. So after Eric's rude interruption, I made it to the other areas of the house downstairs, and as you can see, I am giving those baseboards a good scrub. I despise dirty baseboards. I have finally made it upstairs. The downstairs is clean, shiny, and I hope for at least the next 2 weeks pollen free. So I'm in my closet room right now, and all I'm going to do in here is dust. Nothing else really needs to be done. Oh, I need to put away a few clothes. These are some things that I believe I showed in a haul a couple of videos ago. I showed you some things that I'm actually getting together for our upcoming trip to Disney World. And you know what? I remember telling you guys that I have just so many pairs of yoga pants or compression pants in this pattern right here. They're very similar. So if you take a look here, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of that very similar black and white pattern right there. Over here is a pair that I purchased the other day. This pair right here is so cute. Yes, I know I have so many in this pattern. Eric has asked that I not buy this pattern anymore because of this collection that I already have, but I just had to because look at the little calf area of this pair of yoga pants. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I could not pass those up. These are by the brand Onzi, and these were $76, but the fit on them is amazing, so I had to have those. Then while I think I was in Dick's, yeah, so while in Dick's, I also saw this pair here. These are by Under Armour, and yes, again, the same similar black and white pattern, but these were only $40. They were on sale. But then when I got to the register, I saw that the original price was $44.99, so it wasn't that much of a sale, but I had to have them anyway. And finally, another kind of black. Well, these are a little bit different. I don't think these are quite black and white. These are like a black and silver. But I really loved this little detail here on the bottom of these. So I purchased those as well. These were only $19.99. And it's by that brand I was telling you about not too many videos ago, Kyodon. So, yeah, I had to purchase those. Oh, Eric pointed out too that, yeah, this black and white pair I have. And when you open up this little door here, I have this kind of black and white pair. And then this pair here. So, and I actually have a couple of pairs in the dryer. So I think that might be it for that particular pattern. I also purchased these cute little Nike tops. I love that they're very flowy here in the front. And the back is kind of open. So it's going to help me to get motivated to work on my arms and my back. And I got this one in blue, the same kind of top. And these were $40. I also got this t-shirt. This is so cute. This is by Reebok. It says, let's see if you guys can see it, turning heads, twisting necks. Love it. I thought it was too cute. And I picked up that little sports bra right there, but Alright, so like I said downstairs, this mirrored furniture, it is very, very beautiful, but when it gets dusty, there is no grace. You must go ahead and clean it because every spot, every speck of dust does show. Oh, a few of you asked if I had clothes other than workout clothes because it seems that when I'm in the closet room, I only show the workout clothes. Well, that big thing you see behind me, that mirrored thing, it's actually a little closet. I have two of those in the room. The room also has another closet that came with the room. There are clothes in there, and then I actually have a large master closet right off of the master bedroom. So yes, I do have other clothes. It just so happens that workout clothes are my absolute favorite. So that's why they have an entire wall there in the closet room. But there you see everything clean, nice and shiny. I still need to put away those clothes that I showed you just a minute ago. Those are actually going into the suitcase, but everything else is nice and shiny. So thanks so much for stopping in and hanging out and helping me clean today, helping me pass the time today. And oh, I will leave the link for the closet video. I did a video showing how Eric and I set up the entire closet, and that video will give you a better idea of how I store my other clothes and just how everything was arranged in the room. And if I didn't say it before, this is all IKEA closet organization stuff. Hi guys, welcome to Tea Time with Tan and Eric. So today's topic,
So we're gonna continue the Friends topic, right?
all right, so yeah, to kind of continue the Friends topic, just a little disclaimer here. We are all adults, and so the opinions that are expressed by Eric and I, although they are our opinions and we are entitled to them, you may or may not disagree. And, I just ask that we all just kind of, as adults, if we do not necessarily agree with our opinions, let's just kind of keep it kind of neutral in the comments. You guys are absolutely free to share your opinions. We actually welcome them, but let's just, let's everybody be, adult about the things that we may say pertaining to today's tea time. So that being said, the topic for today's tea time is, can spouses, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant others, fiancés, can they have friends of the opposite sex? My opinion on the matter is no. Eric cannot have friends with other women.
That's news to me. I didn't.
Yeah, right. Can Eric, speak to women in the street? Eric has to work with, females on his job every now and again. Perfectly fine. Can another woman call this house and have a full-on conversation with Eric? No bueno, never gonna happen, never gonna happen. Can Eric and I go out with other couples and, he have a dialogue with the wife of the man that we're, the couple we're hanging out with? Absolutely. But no. And so Eric, what's your take on it? How do you feel?
My take isn't a whole lot different. So there's stages, I think, when you're just dating. Obviously it's fine.
Yeah, because Eric and I met in college. And so in college, we actually did see other people while we were dating.
So we were dating other people when we met. But she was so intrigued by me.
Yeah, we were dating other
put
people.
The kibosh.
Yeah, so, but we were in college, like I said. Eric had not put a ring on it, nor had the other guy. So yeah, we were dating other people in college.
So, and that's one of the things you have to think about, I think. So for the single viewers, right, that's one of the things you have to think about is what's going to be the position. If you do have a friend of opposite sex, how do you handle that transition when you get married? So my position is, when you get married, you can have friends of the opposite sex, but you have to qualify the activities, right? So whereas you may have gone out to lunch or dinner or to the club or whatever, or to any social event, vacation, whatever, with that friend of the opposite sex, pre-marriage, post-marriage, you can keep that friendship, but it's not really an option to really go out with them by yourself. And in the ideal world, you would like for that person to be a friend with your spouse.
Right.
So in the ideal world, if I had, a girl that I was cool with, but then, married my wife, I would ideally she would have a significant other. We could go out
As a couple.
right?
Yeah. So we absolutely love hanging out with couple relationships, but I just think, I don't think men can be trusted, honestly. It's just my opinion. I don't think men can be trusted to hang out with someone else's wife and it be cool. I think it would start out as a friendly relationship or friendship, but I just think men will look for any little crack, chink in the armor to kind of move in and take advantage of the situation. Because you never know what's going on in that other person. Let's say that guy is married, or, well, definitely, if I don't think I need to be going out with married men. Like, why? That's a red flag right there.
Well, yeah, how often does this, I think you have to look to how often does this situation really, really come up? If it's coming up a lot in your relationship, you might want to,
what do you mean?
How often, like, realistically, how many friends of the opposite sex does a married woman or a married man have? You typically not a lot. So you got to ask yourself, why do you have so many friends, or why can't you let this friend go, or why hasn't the relationship progressed where we can all go out together?
Right.
Yeah.
So there was an example a few years back where I had a friend who I was, kind of close with in high school. And so we started kind of communicating. You kind of reconnect with people as you get on different social media outlets. And this friend had, we had been kind of talking back and forth through other people. And through the other people, they let me know that this person was kind of separated from their wife. And I never let this guy know that I knew that, right? So, as the communication progressed, he wanted to know, because he actually lives in the same town, he wanted to know if we could meet for lunch.
Absolutely not.
And because I am extremely honest with Eric, I told him.
Yeah.
And he was like,
no, absolutely not. No.
No. Right.
And that's not to say, look, I'm not a control freak. Like the other day, we were in Kroger. We separated. You were on your aisle. I went to my aisle to go get something. I come back to the aisle. I see some dude talking to you. So I'm like, well, it's time to get it cracking, because I don't know who this dude is pushing up on my wife. But as I approached, I realized it was your personal trainer who you've known for years. And I know he's real cool. So I was like, oh,
Yeah. So it was nothing, I introduced, even though we'd been working out together for years, Eric had never met him.
I never met him, so.
But it was cool. But I will say too that my trainer, a few months back had asked, because he trains women, do you guys all want to get together, after class one day?
If it's a group thing, then I don't have a problem with it. Yeah.
To lunch. So if it's a group.
Yeah, absolutely. No
right.
Problem. But one-on-one, no.
Right.
No.
Right. So again, and I just have to speak from the perspective of the woman. I don't have any thought friends, so I have to. So any fast women friends for you who don't know what the thought is.
You want to put the definition of thought?
Okay, I'll have it. Okay, it'll be down at the bottom. But so I don't have any thought women friends. So I have to say that I don't think that women would try to take advantage of someone else's husband. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That is a comment that I absolutely welcome. If you guys have any women that you've encountered, that if this has happened to you personally, if you say, nope, it rolls both ways. You can have women who will, at any given moment, try to take advantage of someone else's man.
Yeah.
I have not ever had that experience. So, but I honestly, it has happened to me as a woman from the other side. Men do it all the time, babe. I didn't tell you this. So why don't I go to Lowe's anymore?
Because
No, wait. You don't know this one because that's another one right there.
okay,
But
go tell the story.
so now I've started going to Home Depot a lot.
I did
often.
notice you started.
Yeah. So, I like to garden. You guys have seen me on here, showing my seedlings and my gardening. So when if you let me, I will talk your ear off about anything and all things gardening.
Yes, you will. Please don't engage.
If you engage me, it will spiral out of control. So at the Lowe's garden center, I became, quite friendly with the manager outside, the landscape guy or, plant manager out there, whatever you want to call him. But I'm thinking, he knows plants. I know plants. I go there so much. He knew me, So he would come over, start talking, blah, 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 blah. This past November, I was there because, the season's about to turn over. So I was just there getting something else, but he was actually inside the store. And so I was asking him how his Thanksgiving was, boom, 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 boom. And he was rolling off the things that he had made for Thanksgiving. He told me that he cooks his own meal because he let me know he was single. I never knew that he was single. And you know who I'm talking about, right? The guy that I always speak to when I go, he always speaks.
You speak to everybody at Home Depot and Lowe's, so
that's true.
Roll
Yeah.
into one dude to me. So,
he was mentioning all the things that he'd eaten or made for Thanksgiving, but he didn't mention any. He didn't mention the meat, and I was like, you didn't make turkey? You didn't have turkey or anything? And he was like, yeah, I like breasts.
That was corny.
And was like looking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was terrible.
And you could have got him fired.
I could have gotten him fired. Absolutely. I could have gotten him fired. So any little opportunity, I think men, and I could be generalizing, but I just think men are more prone to do it than women. Correct me if I'm wrong. And so what I did, I didn't even tell you that, babe. So I just started going to Home Depot.
But you shouldn't have to do that.
Right, because Lowe's, I think, is a little bit closer to us. But I just started going to Home Depot. And I don't talk to anybody. I don't get friendly with because who works at the garden, when you go, who works at the garden center? It's a bunch of guys out there. So now I just handle my business and get out.
So now I got to go to Lowe's and do some straight. I wish you'd have told me. I went there yesterday and bought a shop vac.
You went to Lowe's, actually? Really?
Yeah,
you did get that from Lowe's. But don't even worry about it because, I diffused the situation.
Yeah, stuff like, dude's going to be...
Yeah, they will try you.
So I try not to get too caught up in all
if you get caught up, and if there are any men watching this, if you get caught up every time someone approaches your wife, your significant other, it's not even worth it. You just have to make sure that you
as long as it's not in front of me.
Right. And you just have to make sure, you're in an honest, loving relationship so you don't have to worry about those things.
So ladies, that's another thing I think you can comment on is just times you've been out.
Yeah.
In public, especially married women.
It's hard to count them. I can't even keep them. You remember
or stores you don't go to anymore because the guys just harass you at the store.
You remember a long time ago, and guys, we're not trying to let this run long. We're going to wrap it up. But just one more example. I have several, but just this one again at Lowe's. I don't know who they're hiring at Lowe's, but this time I was in the lumber section. Me crafty. I was working on a project, and I did tell you about this one. Oh my gosh, this guy why does your man let you come here and he's not with you, and why are you doing this by yourself? If you were my wife, I wouldn't let you X, Y, and Z. And it's like, dude.
So women can't go to Lowe's?
Women can't go to Lowe's now?
Yeah, I think I do remember that one.
Yeah.
Lowe's needs to straighten up.
Yeah.
Lowe's, if y'all are watching this, anybody from Lowe's.
You know what? I actually did report that.
I do remember.
I actually did report that one,
harassment.
and I was going to start some sexual harassment stuff because he kept following me around the store. So to Lowe's credit, the manager did give me a call back, and we kind of discussed it and kind of worked things out. But that was terrible.
Yeah, as guys, we have to be careful. I'm a guy and I get it. But at the same time, we have to be.
You get what?
Just guys, we do tend to approach women, but
you approaching women?
Of course not. But as single guys, but you have to be respectful, especially if a woman is married or obviously doesn't want to be bothered. Then don't take it there, and don't risk your job harassing some married woman that's trying to buy light bulbs at Lowe's.
I just want to get my light bulb and go back home and do my thing. But babe, have you experienced that with Like, would you say that it's more men than women?
I've experienced that, believe it or not.
This is first I've heard of this.
I've brought it up a few times. It usually happens to me at the grocery store. I know, so when it happens to women, it's in a male-dominated environment.
Kroger?
Yeah, it's happening.
We have to stop going to Kroger now?
I told you about Kroger.
What happened?
I thought I told you.
What happened?
It would cut the thing. I honestly don't remember, but I know I've had a couple of
Selective memory.
Yeah.
Well, what? Boo, you
I
know
don't
what
remember.
happened.
I honestly don't. That stuff gets deleted from my
What, was it the cashier? Was it somebody else shopping in the store?
No, it's usually the employees. But it doesn't happen to men as much. It's probably happened to me. It might happen to me once a year.
What's the Chris Rock saying that you always love to quote?
Well, see, the thing, as everybody knows, women, you guys are used to getting approached. It's just that's what happens with women. Y'all just from the time y'all hit a certain age, and usually too young, y'all start getting approached.
Yeah.
And I actually have some sympathy there.
Yeah.
So y'all are just used to it. Yeah.
I just want to, like, when people, the other day at Home Depot, thank goodness it wasn't one of the Home Depot employees. It was the guy coming out of the store. Women who get approached a lot, you automatically know, you're just like, Lord, please, not today. I'm almost at the truck.
So y'all know how to run. Like, you guys know how to run. Chris Rock is like, men can run, but we can't run that fast. So
say that again for people.
We can run.
Chris Rock has a saying.
But we can run that fast. We can't run that fast. Y'all are used to just running from guys.
Yeah, I think women, I think we have a look.
Yeah.
The resting bleep face, it's like, don't even. Don't even. I wish you would. Don't even. But anywho, so yeah, that's our take on whether or not people in a relationship can have a relationship outside of that relationship with members of the opposite sex.
I remember when it was. It was at the gas station up there. The girl bothered me about putting air in her tires. That's what it was. I forgot about that.
She at the gas station, but she needs you to put air in her tire. What did she say?
She asked me to help her put air in her tires. I was like, you good. But anyway, go ahead.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Did that happen for real?
Yeah.
How she at the gas station and can't put? Was her tire?
Do you know how to put air in her tire?
No, but where?
She was there by herself.